Hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading for October 13th to the 19th. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's jump right in because, wow, you're going to really feel this week, okay? Maybe very visceral for you. The gateway's here, and it's powerful, it's promising, and you're going to dramatically feel the difference from the squeeze of the past few weeks. You're still going to feel that intense passion though. Okay. You are really going to feel it, as well as all that energy, emotions that we spoke about last week. We broke them down to their etymological root, those words. Now, this week, if you like stability, commitments, fated events, getting what you deserve, me wearing green, and maybe some October surprises, okay? The good ones. You've come to the right week. Monday, October 13th, Venus moves into Libra, into her domicile, okay? First of all, this is a loaded week, as you can see. And as always, not everything's on the whiteboard, all right? Then Monday, get ready to hit the ground running. Venus at home in Libra. She rules Libra. She does her best for you here, especially when it comes to love and marriage, relationships, contracts, agreements, and that can be work related as well. Venus is money. Venus is creativity. It's your pleasures, your values. Her powers are amped up with the sun in Libra as well. So from this point forward, Aries, you're going to feel magnetic. You're going to feel charming, optimistic, social. She's the life of the party. She can make magic happen, and she will with you because why? Mars is in his domicile in Scorpio too, firing you up with intense determination and drive and willpower, right? This is going to be really, really nice for you in a major way with huge focus is on relationships and money. That's it. Okay. That's it. Again, it can be love, it can be career, it can be even just one-on-one personal relationships that you have with your gardener. It doesn't matter. Your financial planner. It doesn't matter. Just think one-on-one. Okay. This is going to be big. All right. And there's that intensity that's in the air. It's now with Venus, this burning passion, feel good intensity. All right. So use this. You're going to see things happen in a really big way. The fact that you've got Mars and Scorpio in your 8th house through November, mind you, that is intimacy, that's building relationships, that's as well as investment, inheritance, wealth. Yeah. You're going to see activity with, loans and taxes and joint bank accounts and things like that. Like that's 8th house. Okay. But the 8th house at the core of it is death and rebirth. It's transformation. So you're going through a very transformative time. And now you got the power couple here, Mars and Venus, co-creating your transformation all month, especially again, love, romance, partnerships, investments, commitments, and money, and your burning passions. This is going to be a magic carpet ride for you. Okay. Just one thing though. All right. You got to stop at the gas station. Venus and Libra, opposite Neptune and Aries can, you're on your magic carpet ride, but you got to get settled with this first. So you're already very likely feeling Venus opposite Saturn over the weekend. You remember that? It's spilling over to this week. So you got Venus opposing Saturn and Neptune. So Venus being in Libra in your 7th house, yeah, marriage, relationships, contracts, money, creative endeavors, and also your dreams and your ideals. It's Neptune now. Ask yourself this day, how real is this with any of the things that I mentioned above? Yeah. Is this going to be a thing? What's fantasy? What's real? With Saturn involved, do I want to take on these responsibilities? Is it worth my time? Those are questions you're going to be asking yourself about commitments. Okay. That's the big picture here for you. Venus happens to be the little sister to Neptune. Of course, they're at odds. Yeah, Venus is sitting on the, patio stairs with her chicken fingers. Neptune decided to eat dinner on the rooftop with her, salad. Doesn't matter, okay? Sure, there are odds. You got to find the middle ground with these two. The best way on this day, well, they both rule music and the arts. So remember, sound is healing. It soothes the soul. It's hemi-sync. I talked about that. Play some jazz, piano, the new Tasteway album, whatever she's going by these days. Just please exercise music, okay? Sound, because this can set the tone for the week. And you don't want it to, because you have these insanely magical gateways. So Neptune, the lower frequencies, illusion, delusion, fantasy. That's why you have to decide what is real about this relationship, this commitment. Does this make sense for me for the long term with Saturn here? Find the middle ground, play music you love, take a moment for yourself, use this, day, take some time to meditate, do some creative expression. It's Neptune, right? Art. Go to a gallery, go to a museum, go see a dance, go see the thing where they clickety-clack, the dance with the Irish thing, whatever it is. Anyway, Neptune can just cloud things, right? And creativity helps in these moments. Literally, it takes me about 20 minutes to write all of this on the whiteboard. Yeah, I'm left-handed. We all know what left-handers and whiteboards, not a thing, okay? Wasn't meant to happen. But in those 20 minutes, the creative side of my brain takes over. It's a whole other world. It's calming. It's spiritual. It's rewarding. Remember, Neptune is visual, visualize, visionary, vision board. So whatever you need to do, okay? Creativity is your soul expressing itself, and your intuition as well will be off the chart. So connect with it, because you will have big questions come up this day. Now, another reason why is because Pluto, the planet of power and empowerment, transformation, Scorpio's modern ruler of the underworld, is going direct. And when Pluto moves, he moves. You're going to feel this, all right? All that deep inner work, even shadow work that you've been doing since May, when it comes to your future. Everything that you want for your future, that's what Pluto in Aquarius represents for you. And friendships. And your community. All of that. Okay? You're ready to show the world what you learned. What you're made of. All right? So there is going to be a lot of movement here. A lot of movement, especially networking is going to be a really big thing for you this week, all right? And you're going to hit the ground running, because Pluto's out of bounds, as you know, meaning all month he's a little unhinged. And he's in Aquarius. And that's good. You're going to use this. That's Aquarius is very forward thinking. It's independent energy. You Aries and Aquarius do have a lot in common, all right? Very original. That's Aquarius energy. Aquarius is the rebel of the zodiac. All right. I'm an Aquarius. That's why I get to do whatever I want here. That's me being a rebel. Okay. It does its own thing. So just don't forget the main thing here. Pluto, sure, out of bounds, still trine Uranus and Gemini. All right. So Uranus and Gemini, Pluto and Aquarius, part of that prism portal that you know about at this point. If you don't, if you're new, I'll leave that video at the end of this video. What you, Aries, can expect for the next 2 years of your life, this once-a-lifetime planetary alignment with all the outer planets connecting in a way they haven't in modern human history, or even just history, to be honest. And when I say Uranus and Pluto, they're connecting in a trine that's really auspicious. That's currents of energy flowing between them, bringing you great change. Uranus and Gemini in your third house. Wow. That's huge. That is communication. All right. It's launching new things. It's being curious. It's expanding your consciousness. It's travel. You got a lot of travel. Some of y'all traveling, by the way, but it is connecting. Okay. The third house is also the mind. You're going to have these brilliant ideas with the flow with Pluto here. So what is this? This is your awakening. This is breakthroughs. It's freedom. Yeah, Uranus is freedom. So not only your transformation, but your personal revolution. So seize the day, carpe diem. Just don't resist change. And neither planet want that. They're doing things for you. They're breaking things down for you. They're making you have these breakthroughs for you. So you're gonna feel charged up. All right. You're going to want radical shifts, significant changes. Uranus is Aquarius's ruler. Okay. There's a huge connection here. And Uranus is the sky god. What did I say about Pluto? Ruler of the underworld. As above, so below. This is your higher calling. Connect with it. Don't miss out on this. Okay. By the way, the moon is going to be in Leo this day too. When I say you're going to feel fired up, oh my goodness. It's like, ooh, you're doing a big old fire dance at Burning Man. This is like way more creative expression, not holding back, fiery energy. Yeah. Anyway, you're going to love it. All right. Now, I want to officially welcome you to the Gateway. I hope you bring your magic carpet. All right. Tuesday, October 14th, our first grand trine. Yes, first. Grand air trine with Venus in Libra, trine Uranus in Gemini, and Pluto in Aquarius. And as you know, Uranus is already trining Pluto. There's our pyramid, all right? This is a party in the sky with all the air signs. You're going to feel intellectual, inspiring. This is planning. You're in planning mode, decision-making, communication, agreements, but all in this really wonderful way. Cloud 9, Cloud 11, whatever number you want. Trines, as you know, are supportive. They work in your favor. And when you have a grand trine, this equilateral triangle, it brings greater potency, a charge like a battery, but to 3 areas of your life. And this grand trine, the emphasis for you is going to be your deepest passions and love and relationships and money and your values and communicating and launching new things, selling things as well, maybe doing something online. You've got the 2 social media houses in the zodiac wheel activated. There may be something over social media as well, writing projects as well. But this is all about your future, okay? And your future dreams and your aspirations. This is going to involve new beginnings for a lot of y'all. Breakthroughs, surprises. Uranus is a planet of surprises and the unexpected. So yeah, if you're single, there's some chance encounters here. If you're seeking new best friend or a new group to belong to, here you go. An investor, you got Mars and Mercury and Scorpio in your 8th house. And you're connecting with people. Here you go. This is great. This is magnetism. Even Venus and Pluto alone. Wow. That's strong. That's really strong. There's a depth there, all right? A depth that's highly charged with love and intimacy and relationships and money. And I think I hear Ruby calling for me. I'll be right back. And as I said, in your monthly forecast, nobody has experienced this. Okay, so we're the first people on this planet that will experience this grand air trine because of the prism portal. Okay, so you're really, really entering this brand new era. Okay, this new frontier. This is a peak moment for you. Okay, expanding your consciousness. This is also taking risks. A lot of you are gonna be taking risks, calculated risks, yeah, while staying true to your authentic self. And just know this could be the beginning of your big break. Yeah, use it, please, because we technically have a kite formation this day, another planetary configuration. It's bonkers because Venus will be opposite Neptune. And remember, Neptune is still in your sign and still conjunct Saturn, okay? And yes, it didn't matter. They're in different signs, it didn't matter. They're still conjunct, all right? So that's bringing reality to your dreams, but you got to know what you want, right? So same thing, same day, you got Jupiter trine Saturn. So this is amazing. You've got the grand air trine. You have the power brokers, Venus and Mars, and their domiciles working for you. Now you got Jupiter, the planet of luck and abundance and wisdom and expansion, working with Saturn. That's bringing you stability, structure, recognition, and success. for all your long-term goals and aspirations and commitments. This is pure potential that's long-lasting. This is huge, all right? And you're going to feel this with Jupiter and Cancer in your 4th, Saturn and Pisces in your 12th. Yeah, there's stuff happening with your home front. So family, significant other, parents, children, there's changes, but there's stability here. There's luck here. It's expansion. It's abundance. So it feels really good. All right. A lot of y'all may be thinking of moving, or maybe you have moved and now you're getting settled in. And I wouldn't even be surprised if there's like a realtor in the mix, or maybe like a landlord or something. But this can go really deep. Like maybe you're exploring your roots, or you're rooting down, or ancestry here as well. And remember, this is optimistic. Okay, it's Jupiter involved with Saturn, so even security. So I really absolutely love this. And remember, it's gonna go through November. Yeah. Cross watchers, if you watch for your rising or your moon, or for your, husband, Eric, or whoever needs to hear this. That's a lot that's going on. So I'm just going to tell you the signs that are the aspects that you are going to feel the most. And that would be, it would be Venus opposite Neptune and Saturn and Aries. Okay. So that'll be all the cardinal signs: Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. And if you have any planets 0 to 3 degrees and any of those signs, you're going to feel it the most. The other thing, if you have any planets in any of the air signs, yeah, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, 0 to 3 degrees, you'll feel that with a grand air trine. And if you have any planets in any of the fixed signs, that would be Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio, you will feel Pluto moving direct, because that's 0 to 3 degrees too. So, wow. Okay, wow. Now, here's the other thing. You've got October 16th, the Sun square Jupiter, so 24 degrees. This is a good one. I like this square, actually. Ruby, you want to say hi to all your favorite Aries? Yeah, you want to show them your knee brace? Wait, I don't even know. You want to show them? Okay, there you go. Ruby, there you go. We're going to put you again. Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby. Oh, look at you. Okay, and then, all right. You good? All right, so you've got the Sun square Jupiter, and so again, this is fine. This is one of those good squares. Remember, Jupiter always squeezes something good out of something anyway. But there's definitely going to be something here with home, family, relationships. All right, and maybe even money. But this is all about seeing the big picture. This is all about your philosophies, expanding your worldview. There's a bit of home improvement meets self-improvement here. All right. Remember, Jupiter does not have an off button. So the only thing would be like, don't overdo things. Don't overextend yourself. You're going to be fine. Now, the Sun in Libra will be opposite Chiron and Eris, Mars' sister, in your sign. You're going to feel this. It perfects on Friday, but you're going to feel it now. All right. It's really, really, really strong. And here's the thing that now we have a T square. All right. So that's the Sun in Libra, opposite Chiron and Eris, Chiron and Eris squaring Jupiter. It's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Just know with T squares. Yeah. There may be a little bit of a squeeze, but you got Chiron involved. Chiron's in your sign. Eris is in your sign. Okay? It's got to be a thing. It's got to be a thing. So now you got to just kind of look at everything here. What's going to happen? You're going to be doing a lot of healing. Okay? A lot of old wounds. That's Chiron. Okay? And you're going to be going really deep. Remember, you've got Mars and Mercury and Scorpio. There's depth there in your 8th house. This is going to be something you feel, Aries, all right? This can be, when I say old wounds, it can be things that go way back to childhood, things that have stayed with you in the subconscious even people from your past may come up, okay? If not physically or through, it's online, whatever it is, memories, right? Ruby, what is it? Okay, sorry about that. As I mentioned last week, Ruby is going through some medical issues. We're doing our best. Thank you for your patience. Now, what I was saying here is that the sun and Jupiter, they bring a sense of optimism. So it's almost like you saying, yes, I will climb this mountain. I will face all this. I will forgive and forget. I'm moving on. No more old wounds. I don't want old wounds defining me anymore. There's this a sense of kindness, acting on kindness. You might even receive random acts of kindness from strangers, your loved ones. So I'm here for you. Yeah. So here's the thing. On top of that, on top of the Grand Air Trine, the Prism Portal, the Rare Grand Trine, everything else that's happening, you have another T-square this day. All right. So the moon is actually going to move into Virgo, 0 degrees. And that's going to be a thing. Okay. Because the moon in Virgo will now square Uranus in Gemini and Juno, which, as you know, has moved into Sagittarius. And Uranus is opposite Juno. Okay. So there's something here with commitments. There's something here with commitments. There's something here where there may even be some, papers involved. All right. There may be not seeing eye to eye. There may be something here that's testing your belief, self-belief, your like the big picture on a commitment, on a relationship. But also, with the moon in Virgo, there may be something here with your everyday activities and work as well. So it can be commitments to work, in work, with, colleague, employee. There may be something here with health as well. So just, this is really the time to be honest with yourself and have open and honest conversations. Okay. You are going to start feeling shifts this week. You see what's happening. Really big shifts. And remember, Uranus and Gemini, Uranus is sure all about breakthroughs, but can also be, chaos. So it is a tight T-square here. There may be something here with second marriage for y'all. There may be something here again, maybe with the courts, but it really is a time to communicate. We'll talk more about the second spread because we also have a yod. I mean, like, there's so much happening around this time, but and the fact that the moon will conjunct the south node in Virgo too. So you have a whole other thing there. So prepare to let some things go. All right. Now, the next thing that's happening is that you got Mars and Scorpio. Mars and Scorpio is, as you know, that intense passion and transformation. Well, Mars and Scorpio is going to trine the North Node, sextile the South Node. So please pay attention here. This is huge, enormous opportunities opening up for you. This is and go grab them. This is destined, right? These are meant for you. You're vibrating at that high frequency. Remember, Jupiter is trine Saturn. Saturn is karma. Mars is on the nodes of fate. So this is your deep transformation. This is, honestly, for a lot of y'all, it's Phoenix rising from the ashes. It's burn it down, build it up. Remember, the 8th house is death and rebirth. You got not only Mars, that's part of this nodal axis, but so is Mercury. So you've got Mercury that's going to trine Pisces, the North Node in Pisces, and sextile the South Node in Virgo too. So it just feels like there is something here that has to do with money and relationships again, and whatever is happening here. Okay, so whatever's happening here is what I was saying. There's just going to be some adjustments, okay? That's all you need to know. There's going to be some adjustments because the moon will conjunct the South Node in Virgo. And when that happens, people from the past, maybe circumstances, maybe some memories, they may come up, but it's all about you've had this every month when the moon conjuncts the South Node. But remember, the South Node is in Virgo, conjuncting the moon in Virgo. That's part of the T-square. So there may be something here with your daily activities, habits, patterns, maybe something even health related. Remember, it's all about that self-improvement here with the other T-square, as well as work. There may be something here. All right. And when I say there may be something here, yes, something we're leaving behind. What are you willing to surrender? Right. It's Mars and Mercury and Scorpio. Mars is like a laser. So for a lot of y'all, it may be like cold turkey. Okay, Mars is really, and Mars is your ruler. Yeah? Anyway, we'll talk more about in the second spread because Sunday, October 19th, this is big. Mercury officially conjuncts Mars. In Scorpio, you will feel this. You will feel it's in your 8th house. So again, focus on intimacy, money, relationships. Big thing for you, okay? And building your wealth, your legacy. So buckle up. This is a big time where they're going to be merging their energies in a very intense, passionate sign, which is Scorpio, right? So this does come with a little bit of a disclaimer. If Mercury is what you're thinking, Mars is how you get it. And nothing is holding you back at this point. So it can be extra penetrating, like beast mode, very stimulating, expressive, fiery. It is very like hold my beer energy. Yeah, it gets the job done is what it does. And the other thing is that you are going to feel this high intensity verve in terms of achieving your goals. And even with ideas and networking, really hyper focused on wealth, building wealth and relationships and investing in your future. So as I said in your monthly forecast, this is literally the phrase you can do anything you put your mind to. Yeah, you're definitely going to be putting wheels in motion now. There's really big, intense passion here. So just be very mindful because it's Mars and Mercury in Scorpio. So that can be a little abrasive, tempers flaring, very 9-inch nails. Remember, I talked about the grudge. Yeah, in your monthly forecast, it's holding on to grudges, not letting things go. It's truths coming to the surface. It's revelations. But if you hear some things coming to the surface, maybe it's being reactive and not responsive. It's manipulation. It's mind games. It's power struggles. It's come at me, bro energy. Hold my beer energy. Yeah, it works both ways with Mars and Mercury in Scorpio, which is the scorpion and has a stinger. And these stings linger. So just be very mindful because remember, Pluto direct. Planet's gone wild right now. It can be a little extreme. Just remember, you create your reality. You're on a karmic journey. Everything you do and say has ripple effects. And look at what's happening. You got these huge, enormous, amazing gateways. So great time to be hyper focused on your goals and your legacy. And you're going to be fine. Okay. Staying at that high frequency. And also this day, we do have that second grand air trine with the moon in Libra, Uranus and Gemini, Pluto and Aquarius. So that one's amazing. Okay. That's love. That's love is in the air. That's this feel good, uplifting energy. It's fun. It's social. It's the dancing and Barbie. You're Margot Robbie right now. Yeah. Doing your dance to, go, I don't know, see the humans in the human world. Anyway, it is setting the stage for one of the best new moons that's happening next week, which will be in Libra. So there's definitely something you're moving toward in terms of partnerships, relationships, love, marriage, and signing something. Yeah, something in business as well. Amazing. All right. So, by the way, who's going to feel this the most? Mercury conjunct Mars. It's going to be the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and I'm throwing in Gemini, Virgo, and you. Okay. Planets 18 to 28 degrees. Okay. In your chart, in any of the first 4 signs, you're really going to feel it. And it's a wide orb because remember, Mars and Mercury are traveling together for the rest of the month. And thank you, everybody who has joined Great Awakener. This is the week, actually, around the time of the new moon that I launched something on Great Awakener. That's really exciting. It'll be in the description box. Anyway, thanks so much, Aries. Let's see what's going on for you for this week, October 13th to the 19th, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries, how are y'all doing? I hope that you're prepared for a really, really big week. And then remember, it's not even just this week, it's the rest of the month. There's a lot happening. Okay. You've got a lot happening. There's a lot of change in the air. I do a traditional Cultic Cross spread, offers the best overview, especially for a weekly reading. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Aries, secondly, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. I love y'all. Let's do this. Let's get started. Oh, wow. There you go. Okay. Yeah. And literally everything that I just said, literally everything. You're good. but we got to talk. All right. You got the Ace of Pentacles right off the bat, right out the gate. There you go. You are, like I said, this is a week where you've got this gateway, but it's a gateway of opportunities. You're going to be signing something, or you're going to be agreeing to something, or you're going to be moving in some new direction. Something's coming into your world as well. This is the biggest pentacle in the deck. This is you getting a new job, starting your own business. It could be even, remember, your eighth house is so activated. There just may be something you're inheriting as well. It could be your parents that are saying, hey, Julie, we're retiring. We're moving to Tampa. You get to inherit our, frog business or whatever it is. Amazing. You see that golden pathway too. You're good. It's an Ace of Pentacles, right? Spirit of consciousness. This is a big deal. You're moving into something really special. And there's money, wealth. Remember, there's a big themes for you this week. If you're not here for money, remember, Pentacles are a physical reality. Yeah, that's Venus and Libra for you. All right, so it could even be like a new relationship, and even with the Moon in Leo, like some of y'all maybe having babies. Okay, congratulations, because you got the star and the heart of your spread. You're good. This is amazing. When was the last time you had the star and the heart of your spread? This is really nice because the star happens to be attributed to Aquarius. Now remember, Pluto is going direct. Pluto is in Aquarius. That rules your 11th house of, what did I say earlier? Your future hopes, which is long-term goals, aspirations, dreams. That's what this card is. But there's this freeness here. Coming after that Ace of Pentacles, it feels like there's growth too. You even see the water bearer pouring onto the land as well, right? So there's that fertility, by the way, for a lot of y'all that are having babies, but growth and abundance all around you. There's enlightenment here, and with Chiron in your sign, very active this week, that healing. This is the star. It comes after the tower, right? So there's a sense of, what I said, reinventing yourself. There's a little bit of like rebirth energy. Stars are aligning for you. You're good. You're absolutely good. Everything is moving in the direction you want. Now, you have that 5 of Pentacles in your challenge area. 2 things here. 1, this is a great thing. There could have been moments where you're like, even in the beginning of the week with Venus opposite Saturn, Venus opposite Neptune, where you felt maybe a little bit isolated. There could have been something where you felt you didn't have the support that you were seeking, especially financially. There could have been a little bit of, maybe you did get laid off, or there's that energy with the 5 of Pentacles. But what it's showing me here is that there's you moving out of that. It's like you understand there is a sanctuary all around you. There's support all around you. This chironic energy with even like it's so good for you. It's so great for you. Remember, it's being confident in healing. So that's really nice. It's you seeing the brighter side of things. It's things coming into your world where you're like, oh, I get it now. Yeah, I'm learning things, Jupiter square the sun, and expanding my belief system and how I see things. The other thing is, there may be you recognizing something is holding you back. Someone is holding you back. And that's where it could even be a job. You know what I mean? Like there's something here where there is something definitely going to end for some new thing to begin. Now, you also have the 5 of Cups in your crown. It's all about moving forward, all right? You do not want to look back like him. He's looking back. The spilled cups are spilled. You can't do anything about them. So, again, a week where there may be some surprises, some unexpected things that you did not see coming. May have to do with partnerships or relationships, because what are the chances this card is attributed to Mars in Scorpio in your 8th house? So there may be something here. It's cups, love, emotions, feelings, relationships, intuition, wonderment. Yeah, that feel good energy. Do you see the 2 cups behind him? There's all this opportunity. You just have to move forward and not hold on to the past. That's why you've got Mars with that nodal axis, right? Trining the North Node, sextile the South Node conjuncting the Moon. No? You're going to be fine. Yeah, the King of Pentacles and the root of your spread. Feel it. There's you. Look, you see the water bearer not wearing any clothes. There's a sense of being able to express yourself, feeling free. All right? There's a creative expression. Yeah? You got the King of Pentacles in the root of your spread, which is wealth and it's stability. And it's just, this is someone who's practical, very pragmatic, and he's take cares of everybody within his kingdom. So there is a sense of service to others that is associated with Virgo. When you have Mars and Mercury in your 8th house sextiling Virgo, the moon in Virgo, even the south node in Virgo, but even that conjunction. Yeah. So it's really, really nice what's happening here for you. This wealth, and a lot of it's this spiritual wealth. There's something within you just coming out where you just feel so confident. Okay. And again, money's going to be a big thing for you. You even see, speaking of confidence, his hand over the pentacle. Yeah. That's ownership. That's you and the other 9 of Wands in your future. So this is saying, yeah, a lot of things are moving your direction. You've got many paths opening up for you. You can choose, create your reality, whatever it is. Just this is a card of hope and wisdom and optimism and everything aligning for you. So as you move forward, this is a card where it's like, yeah, don't give up. You got this. There's going to be some aspects this week, again, that may be a little, yeah, with the South Node and with the T-squares, but this is saying you're good. You're fine. You got this. A lot of it is going to be more about your spiritual beliefs and your passions. There may be something here where you're really holding on to just everything that you know is aligned with your path forward. Okay. This is a card where it's like, no matter, you know, whatever it takes, I'm standing my ground. I'm going to weather the storm. I'm not going to let anything get in the way of my new path. Yeah, so this is really great. Let's get to your stuff. This is really amazing, but just remember these here, the 2 5s, they're challenge cards. So just be very mindful of that. We do want to let things go. All right. You're always wanting to open up, make room for all these new things to come into your life. Anyway, if you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on, Aries. This is a big week for you. And then Uranus and Gemini in your 3rd house. Like, yeah, there's likely some agreements, contracts, like I said, moving the needle forward. All right. So Aries, yeah, well, look at you. It's like you're not going down without a fight. You're not going down without a fight. You got the 6 of Cups. There you go. All right. So the 6 of Cups if you're a cross watcher, has been coming up a lot. This card is attributed to Sun in Scorpio, and that's happening next week. We move into Scorpio season. And so this card, there is, again, Scorpio has that intensity, that, you know, but passion. And this is that softer side where it's kindness and it's gentle, but there is, well, 2 things. Remember, you have a lot of home and family energy. So this is the biggest house in tarot, indicating this, protection, security. Like, you can let your hair down, tap into your inner child. And remember, I talked about that random acts of kindness. Kindness will be really highlighted this week. And so hold on to that energy. This card is also highly associated with the past, nostalgia, but that's a good thing. So there's a difference between, you know, first of all, a difference between that past and history, right? You want your past to become history. When it comes to that, you move forward. You go from the 5 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. You gotta let some things go, and you know it. It's in your crown, all right? And it can be like this spiritual awakening for you. So I really love that, because you got the Page of Cups too. Something definitely is coming into your life, or someone as well. And there's a lot of creative energy with the Page of Cups. It's just someone who is very open to new experiences, very emotionally moved. Like, he wears his heart on his sleeve. It's so nice. Okay. So for a lot of y'all, yeah, it's a week where, remember, it's a whole month where you're going to be feeling. It's all about feeling deep down in your soul. But it's also, there's a matter of just following your bliss. And it does seem like there may be someone that's on your journey, someone new coming into your journey, whether work, whether career, whether love. It is the Page of Cups. That's changing everything. Look, you got the 6 of Pentacles too. What is going on here? That's like, I can't even. Six of Pentacles is another card. These two sixes have been showing up a lot. Six is really, like harmony, right? So there is a sense of, we thought Five of Pentacles. That's what you want, that Six of Pentacles. This generosity of spirit, this balance in your life, in your physical world, but also spiritual. And it takes that inspired action to feel all of that. And so there is a sense of, if you've been going through anything that felt really strong, especially financially, it's the Pentacles, right? You're going to be receiving that support. And it could be on the flip side, it's you that's being that person that is the mentor, right? With Chiron in your sign, even, helping others, supporting others. But that's what's going to motivate you and fuel you, because it feels like there's a part missing this week, and that's what's going to be. It's like, yes, I want to just help others. I want to support others. That's going to bring me this great balance. And then finally, you do have that Five of Wands and your final outcome. So yeah, again, you're not going down without a fight. Just be mindful that this is another five. You got 3 5s, challenge cards. Yeah. So the Five of Wands is more, it's like this, it's not seeing eye to eye, but it's saying whoever you're working with here, because you have so much partnership energy. And just even remember, Pluto and Aquarius is strong. That's in your 11th house of other people, of even the masses. So it's a matter of like, can we all get together? What are we learning through this experience where we're not seeing eye to eye? Can someone rise above here? That's going to be you, Aries. You are the entrepreneur. You're the innovator, or the initiator. You're the pioneer. You're Aries, and you make things happen. So leadership, right? They need leadership. And so there may be something in the end where you're not exactly getting everything that you want at this point. That's why it's important to have this energy and this energy, and remembering that you're on a karmic journey, and we're human beings for a reason. Okay, there's a reason why we weren't all put on this planet on our own little islands. I've talked about this collective, like bees in a colony, ants in a colony. We thrive together. We survive together. We work together. That's how it works. Yeah. So if anything, that would be like your test here. Okay. And it is even saying a little bit of, let's not be too with, Mars and Mercury and Scorpio. Like, that can be a little combative. This can be even like distancing yourself, but I'll clarify that the Five of Wands for you. What do we got here? Four of Pentacles. There's a stability that you're seeking. Okay. And then the Fool. So you sort all this out, your new journey begins right off the bat. And this is risk taking. This is confidence. This is saying, hey, I'm starting a brand new journey. New chapter, brand new chapter. It's happening. It's 1000% happening. And that Four of Pentacles, that's just saying, like, it's just putting things in order. Okay. And again, when I talked about like distancing yourself, it really is like, let's find a way to work with others, because even him, he's a little like, I'm going to do my own thing. I've, got money on my mind, and I just really focus on material resources, but use it to start building that structure, stability moving forward. All right, Aries, and then you're good. Anyway, Aries, next week, a lot happening. We have the new moon. We have so much. If you thought this, in the second spread, we will talk about a lot of these aspects with the moon in the South Node. It's going to be big because it is part of that T-square. But we'll talk about, did I even tell you that Juno is going to sextile Venus this week? So second spread, where we talk about the asteroids and the planetoids and, fixed stars, lunations, tier 3 members. You know where to find the link. Anyone's welcome to join. Really good and legendary members. That's going to be a really big thing. I love that one. All right. 2 goddesses. Come on. And then if you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Aries, thanks so much. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.